Have your cell phones, please mute. It says 3 o'clock. I'm sorry. What? Okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, are we good? Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Going to call the meeting in order. If you have any cell phones, please mute or turn them off. Becky, will you read roll call, please? Jeff.
Hi, Mario. Thank you. Okay, Tom Wilson.
Here.
Dean Friel.
Here.
Jack Scrogstad.
Here.
Chris Robertson.
Here.
Mike Pearson.
Here.
Okay, public attendees. Doesn't look like we have any public attendees. Approval of minutes. If there are no changes or corrections, minutes from the November 13, 2023 Facility and Maintenance Committee meeting will stand as presented. Maintenance Department report, facilities improvement updates. They're submitted in the maintenance report and updates. Jeff, do you have anything you'd like to highlight in the report? Some things that we're working on and things that are coming down the pike?
Yeah, so a couple of things we're working on. We're still working on some options for flooring here at the old courthouse. We did get, I don't know if you noticed when you guys came in, the new mats in the front entryway there with the county logo. We've got, we're moving along on the CMMS program, so the Preventative Maintenance and Work Request System. We've got that ready to send out to the employees. We'll probably start that at the beginning of the month. I'm going to get an email out, I hope, midweek here, just to give everybody a heads up that it's coming and kind of prep them for that. But we've been using it for a little over a month for our preventative maintenance system. So my guys are getting work requests for preventative maintenance on the system. So they've been seeing those, accepting them, and closing them back out again. So it's been going actually very well with them. And we do have a remodel job coming up. It's probably the other thing. Well, two things. A remodel job coming up with the treasurer's office, and then also the elevator is probably one of the other major projects we've got coming up. We're shooting for January 22nd on the elevator project. Still waiting on confirmation from the elevator company, though, for that.
And then the treasurer's office is going to start the first week in February. We're waiting until after the auditors. Is that correct?
Yep, we've got auditors here on the 22 to 26, I think. So February 1st is when we'll hit the ground running on the remodel job for them. We'll get the treasurer's department moved out completely out of their area. So contractors have kind of full reign of that area, so they can pound it out and get her done.
Nice. And then, so the elevator project, I think we've been under contract with that for a year or better. And we were supposed to start October 1st, and they just keep pushing us back, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just keep getting pushed down the road. And a lot of people get pushed down the road with the elevator people. The other thing is, out front looks really nice. I see you guys got the landscaping done, and that concrete project out front and the landscaping turned out very nice. Today we got our contract with Allied signed. So that's a big deal for us. So we can, Doug and I and Jeff will be meeting next week to kind of start laying down the ground rules of getting things ordered, where the engineering's fallen into place, what they plan on doing over there differently to help us save the money that we requested them save. We're doing $4.25 million of the work. We're doing a grand jury courtroom along with this project, and they're going to start on that sooner than later. But that's kind of exciting. I think it's going to be fun that our group actually gets to go to work and do some things as a group. So we're going to be dealing with the judges and a lot of Gantt charts and scheduling. It's going to start coming to a head. Then tomorrow, Jeff and I have to meet with Mr. Boonstra on his the carpeting in the state's attorney's office. So we got that project going. So there's just been doing a really good job of getting things ready to go, and it's going to be kind of fun to actually organize things and schedule jobs as opposed to doing them as catastrophes happen. So it's pretty exciting as far as I'm concerned. Does anybody have any questions on any of the projects or upcoming goodies? No? Work orders. Jeff's working on the work order type stuff. There's none submitted for this month. Request with the final budget numbers, cost of the treasurer's office remodel. He did receive all the budgets from the electricians, the painters and everybody. So that's all ready to go. And as he said, it's just going to be organizing the trades, getting ready to go for hopefully a 3 or 4 week job in there to get that job completed in February. A request ready for approval. We have none. Unfinished business, the Allied Partners update. And again, I just talked about it a little bit. We did get the contract. We are getting ready to start on the logistics ends of things, and we're going to start ordering products. And a lot of this stuff's going to take a long period of time. I did talk to Doug, and he was hoping if we can get the materials purchased quick enough, and if there's not the long timeframes on some of these huge the RTUs, that we might be done end of September, first part of October of next year if we can get moving on this. So it's pretty exciting. I think it's going to be pretty fast track, but I think it'll be a pretty good project. Does anybody have anything else? No?
So the only thing I'd like to try to do at this time is do our test vote, unless you had more regarding the meeting.
No, let's do a test vote.
Okay, sounds great. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this thing up as long as you guys have your onboard open.
Yep.
You guys should be notified when the vote opens. And it should be coming through now.
Test vote.
All right, so as that goes through, if you please just make a vote, yes, no, abstain, whatever you want to do.
Mine came up.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Oh, so you click it. Oh,
you guys find it?
Right to it.
I voted yes, Jeremy.
I appreciate that, Mr. Wilson.
Mine's not coming up, Jeremy.
Yours is not coming up?
Oh, sure.
Yep. The little bell.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Everybody else have any issues coming?
Mike Pearson, we appreciated this morning that you were remote. We could continue to test the remote. That worked okay. You had no
Always good
problems
for
on your
that.
end? Yep.
I'm always good for remote.
That was nice to know, though, that we can confirm it's still working remotely, so.
So I got all 5 responses. Everything came through clean. So, again, what we're trying to do is we have the voting system that we currently is provided within Onboard. We pay for it already. It's part of what we pay for. It's not an add-on anymore. We're just trying to see if we could tweak this out to where we can utilize this efficiently. It might take a little bit of time where we keep playing with it a little bit and go from there. Just so you're aware, part of the discussion is that, we won't put full motions on board. It'll say a generic motion. The motion will be made. We'll be able to open up the vote just like I just did. The vote will happen, then the vote will close, and then the actual motion will be, displayed in the minutes accordingly because it was verbally said, is what we're going to try to do. So, this was one of the initiatives that during bringing everything up technological, the technological advances and changes that Wendy and the IT department has been trying to do. You know, the last phase of it is, Bob, you know, we need to figure out this voting thing. So it's part of what I'm trying to take care of here as well. So since we already pay for a system, trying to figure out a way to use it without having to pay for a different system.
Thank you very much. Charlie, when we're meeting with Doug, is there any interest from your group to be there for the first initial talks with them, or are we all good to go as far as you're
I
concerned?
would assume your talks with Doug would probably just be more of a strategy on how you're going to implement the contract and implement the HVAC
Yes.
system, all that stuff. So I don't know that we need to be a part of it unless
Okay.
there's something there you think we need to.
No. I just wanted to make sure if you want to be there, you're more than welcome to be there. And Jeremy and Wendy, you're more than welcome to be there as well. It doesn't matter to me. More the merrier. I'll let you know on the date. We're sending that back to Doug. So we should be good to go. And then we'll get a date for next week. So unfinished business, we're good there. I have no items under new business. There's no request for executive session. So I ask for a motion to adjourn. Mr. Pearson and Mr. Friel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?